हमारे बारे में पढ़ने के बारे में हाँ वो एकदम कराता नहीं है ना प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर इसीलिए
Good afternoon, students. So today we are discussing motion in a straight line topic. Okay. So let us begin with the class. In the motion in a straight line, here mainly we have the three equations. That is Newton's laws of equations. So V is equal to U plus AT, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS, and S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Okay. So mainly we are dealing with this. Idrali velocity, distance, displacement, speed, acceleration and the terms ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So velocity and speed we take the same formula. So define ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ distance upon time, displacement upon time ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. And in terms of formula we just write it as what? S divided by T. Okay, so let us begin with the class. We are going to start with the class with some questions. So first we will take some easy questions. Yes. So let us start with the class. We will go with this question first. See, at a metro station, a girl walks up a stationary accelerator in 20 seconds. If she is stationary on the escalator, then the escalator take her up in 30 seconds. The time taken by her to walk up on the moving escalator will be. Yes, what will be the time taken ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. It is 12 seconds, 10 seconds, 25 seconds, 60 seconds. So see how to do this. So the initial velocity of the girl is given by, so velocity is equal to distance upon time. So distance, suppose if you consider it as x is the distance divided by time is given as 20. Okay. So the next time it is given as what? That is on the escalator take her up in 30 seconds. So that time here the velocity of the escalator is given by, that is x divided by 30. When both girl and the escalator moves up, the net velocity of the girl with respect to the ground is given by v is equal to vg plus ve. Okay, so therefore here v is equal to x divided by t, that is distance upon time anta tagoli, then which is equal to vg plus ve. ಅಥವಾ ನೀವು ಈ equation ಅನ್ನ simplify ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you are getting here as, so here you have that is x by t is equal to vg plus ve, or you can transfer this t here, therefore it becomes x divided by vg plus ve. Correct? So therefore here we have the velocities. So the two velocities are there in the above equations. You can substitute that. So ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ x divided by, ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು, here it is there. It is x divided by x by 20 plus x by 30. So simplify this, you will get t is equal to 2 seconds. So simplify ಹೇಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? That is, take the LCM of 20 and 30. Correct? So if you take the LCM of the 20 and the 30, how much you are getting? That is 60 you are getting. Right? So 60 when you are getting, just take the LCM, cross multiply, simplify, t is equal to 12 seconds anta baratte. Okay? Yes, completed. Go with this next question. The displacement x of a particle having mass m moving in one dimension under the action of a force is related to time t by t is equal to root of 3 plus 3. Okay, root of x plus 3. The displacement of the particle when its velocity is 0 will be. Yes. So what they are asking in the question, you can see here. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? The displacement is given as x of a particle having mass m. So the displacement is given as x and the particle is having mass m. It is moving in one direction under the action of a force. So it is moving in one direction under the action of a force. It is related with the time t. So idil move ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ time ಏನ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ root x plus 3 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The displacement of the particle when its velocity is 0. So the displacement of the particle when its velocity is 0 they are asking. So velocity 0 iddaga displacement ಏನಿದೆ? 6 meter, 4 meter, 2 meter, 0 meter. Yes. What is the answer, students? There's actually no need to solve this. So like that only we can answer. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ the displacement of the particle when its velocity is 0 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So velocity 0 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ obviously we can say that the displacement is also 0 ಅಂತ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ guess ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? Or else ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can prove it also. You can see the given equation t is equal to root of x plus 3. So therefore root x is equal to t minus 3. On both the side you will get x is equal to t minus 3 whole square. T minus 3 whole square. So therefore velocity is equal to dx divided by dt, which is equal to d by dt. X value ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ? t minus 3 whole square. So therefore when you differentiate this, x raised to n ತರ differentiate ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. n into x raised to n minus 1. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ t into bracket t minus 2 into bracket t minus 3 ಆಗತ್ತೆ. So velocity 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So velocity 0 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ equation ಅಲ್ಲಿ, see what we are doing here. We got v is equal to 2 into bracket t minus 3. So velocity 0 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇದು 2 into bracket t minus 2. Therefore t is equal to ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? t is equal to 3 ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So t is equal to 3 ಬಂದಾಗ you can substitute here. So 3 minus 3, it's the square, whatever it is, there it is 0 itself. Correct? Copy down. We'll go for the next question. Let's do this question. A body of mass m moving along a straight line covers half of the distance with a speed of 2 meter per second. So half speed cover ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. The body is covering half distance with a speed of 2 meter per second. The remaining half distance is covered in the two equal intervals. So remaining end distance ಇದೆ ಇದನ್ನ two equal intervals ಮಾಡಿ with a speed of 3 meter per second ಮತ್ತೆ 5 meter per second respectively it is covering the total distance. What is the average speed of the particle for the entire journey? So what is the average speed they are asking? See. Yes. What you can do here? So you can consider A and B be the point. So half distance in madide, the body is covering with a speed of 2 meter per second. Remaining half distance anna ಎರಡು part ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು part ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 meter per second ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಉಳಿದಿರೋ part ಅನ್ನ 3 meter per second ಇಂದ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ what is the average speed of the particle ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. See how to do this. Okay. So here, if you consider, let 2s be the total distance traveled by the body and T1 and T1 be the time interval for the first half. So in first half ನಾವೇನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ ಈ first half ಗೆ time T1 ಅಂತ consider ಮಾಡಿ and T2 you consider it for the next half journey. T2 you consider it for the next half journey. Okay. Here we know that the T1 is equal to what we can write. It is S divided by 2. And S is equal to what we can write here, that is 3T2 plus 5T2. Therefore, T1 is equal to S by 2 and T2 is equal to S by 8 anta bantiga. Yes. So therefore, average speed is given by what, students? So average speed anna navu enanta tagoltivi, average speed is taken as the total distance divided by the total time taken. It is calculated as the total distance divided by the total time taken. So total distance anna now 2s anta consider ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ divided by total time is what? It is T1 plus 2T1 T2. Why plus 2T2? Because the next interval they are dividing into two parts again. So therefore adanna T2 plus T2 anta ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So instead of that you just take it as 2T2 anta ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ which is equal to substitute. So substitute 2s divided by s by 2 plus 2 into s by 8. So simplify and check whether you are getting option B or no. Let's check ಮಾಡಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Getting option B. That's the next question, students. A train is moving slowly on a straight track with a constant speed of 2 meter per second. So here the train is moving slowly on a straight track. So train move ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ with a constant speed of 2 meter per second. A passenger in that train starts walking at a steady speed of. So passenger is walking on that with a steady speed of 2 meter per second. Then next, to the back of the train in the opposite direction of the motion of the train. So to an observer standing on the platform directly in front of that passenger, the velocity of the passenger appeared to be. So velocity of the passenger ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ? So train move ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 2 meter per second ಅಲ್ಲಿ. The passenger is moving opposite to the direction of the train motion with the speed of 2 meter per second. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ passenger ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡೋರ್ಗೆ what is the velocity of the passenger appears to be ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ per second, 2 meter per second, 2 meter per second in the opposite direction of the train, or it is 0. Yes. It is based on the relative velocity concept, students. So relative velocity ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? That is velocity of A body minus velocity of the B body. So both the bodies are having the same velocities, but is it opposite direction? ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 0 ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, go for the next question, the third question. Yes, what we need to calculate. A motorboat covers a given distance in 6 hours, moving downstream on a river. It covers the same distance in 10 hours, moving upstream. Okay, a motorboat covers in a given distance in 6 hours, moving downstream on a river. It covers the same distance in 10 hours, moving upstream of the river. Okay, the time it takes to cover the same distance in still water is. Yes, hagadre the time taken to cover the same distance in the still water. Yes. So see here, that is, suppose here if you consider VW is the velocity of the water, VB is the velocity of the motor boat ಅಂತ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ in the steel boat, in the steel water, the andre need at rest alide. Okay, the distance x covered by the motor boat in moving downstream in 6 hours is given by, that is, distance is equal to velocity into time. So distance is equal to what? Velocity into time. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ velocity ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Velocity boat ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ plus water ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Into time. So time 6 hour ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಇದು equation 1 ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? The next case in the 10 hours. So now it is moving in the downstream. So first it moved downstream in the 6 hours. Next it is moving upstream in the 10 hours. So in that case here, the velocity, how we are writing? We are writing it as x is equal to, it is in the opposite direction now. The motorboat and that water flow. Therefore, VB minus VW into 10. So this is equation 2. So if we equate these two equations, what we are getting, see here students, that is VB plus VW into 6, which is equal to VB minus VW into 10. Okay, so therefore here what happens, if we simplify this, we will get VW is equal to VB divided by 4. We will get VW is equal to VB divided by 4. Okay. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ VW ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಂದಿದೆ. So we can substitute the value of VW here in this equation. So ಈ equation ಅಲ್ಲಿ VW values ಅನ್ನ substitute ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, see what we are getting it, VB plus VB by 4. So this is nothing but 4 plus 5, 5 VB by 4 into 6 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. 5 VB by 4 into 6. So this is 2s are, this is 3s ಆಗತ್ತೆ. 5 3s are 15. 15 divided by 2. Yes, that is nothing but 7.5 into VB. So that is nothing but 7.5 into VB. The time taken by the motor boat to cover the same distance in the still water is given by, therefore, the time taken is equal to distance upon the velocity of the boat, which is equal to the distance. We are getting it as 7.5 VB, and this is VB. VB will get cancelled. Therefore, the answer is 7.5 hours. So the steps are there in front of you. Copy down. Yes, the next question. The displacement time graphs of two moving particles makes an angle of 30 degree and 45 degree with the x-axis. The ratio of their velocities is. Yes, what is the ratio of their velocities? Yes, the displacement time graph is there, students. You can see it is making some angle for the particles moving, that is 30 degree and the 45 degree with the x-axis. The ratio of their velocities is. So here it is a direct question, students. The ratio of the velocities, it is v1 is equal to tan theta 1, but the v2 is equal to tan theta 2. So just take the ratios of this velocities, matte tan 30 by tan 45. That is nothing but option D is the correct answer. 1 is to root 3 agatte. Option D is the correct answer. See. So ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. By tan theta. The velocity v tan 45 is 1 upon root 3. The next question. A car moves from A to B with a speed of 30 km per hour. Okay. So the car is moving from A to B. A to B move ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ with 30 km per hour and from B to A with 20 km per hour. What is the average speed of the car? What is the average speed of the car? See. Yes, can you answer this? Yes, students. B is option time interval T1 is equal to S upon V1 ಮತ್ತೆ T2 is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ S upon V2 ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ every taken S by V2. So simplify ಮಾಡಿ. Here V1 V2 value is given, SS will get cancel. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ let's check the solution. Copy it down. Yes, next question. A body starts from rest and moves with constant acceleration for t second. It travels the distance x1 in the first half of time and x2 in the next half of time. Then, so it starts from rest andre one gottirli that the initial velocity will be 0. It moves with a constant acceleration for t seconds. It travels a distance of x1 in the first half time and x2 in the next half time. Very simple question.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, what is the answer, students? So see here, that is as the body starts from rest, initial velocity 0 agatte. A be the constant acceleration of the body. So the distance traveled by body in t by 2 second is because total time is t andre half distance ಗೆ t by 2 agatte. ಹೌದಾ? So therefore, according to the equation, S is equal to ut plus. So here the distance we are taking is half into a into t square. It is t divided by 2. This is nothing but 1 by 2, 4. 4 is 8. Yes. The next one, the x2. So therefore, if we do x1 plus x2, we will get it as 1 by 2 into 8t square. So that is nothing but which is equal to 4x1. So therefore, using this equation 1, we can calculate it and we get the answer as what? That is copied is the answer. Yes, the velocity time graph for the two bodies A and B are shown. Then the acceleration of A and B are in the ratio. Yes, previously we have done for the displacement time graph. Hope so nimge the answer. Idu velocity time graph ide acceleration. Yes. See students, velocity time graph ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Previous case ಅಲ್ಲಿ displacement time graph ಇತ್ತು. The slope of displacement time graph is nothing but velocity. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ velocity time graph ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ velocity time graph slope ಏನ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ? It is giving the acceleration. Yes. So here for the body A, the angle is 25. Therefore A body the acceleration tan of 25 ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ B body ದು tan of 50 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So just write the ratios tan of 25 divided by tan of 50. So here what they have given in the figure, that is it is given as E angle 25 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೌದಾ. So this angle is given as 25 and this entire angle is how much? It is 90 degree, correct? But here they are marking this angle also. So this angle is 40 degree. $65. Correct? During this journey is average velocity you have to calculate. It is a freely falling body. Time is given as 10 seconds. Yes, average velocity is equal to net displacement upon time taken. So the net displacement S2 minus S1 divided by T2 minus T1. So initially it will be at 0 meter and time is also 0 seconds. But the next acceleration is 10 meter per second square. T2 is equal to 10 seconds. So substituting S is equal to UT plus half AT square formula, the distance comes out to be 500 meter. Okay. So therefore, the average velocity is given by S2 minus S1. S2 is 500 meter, S1 is 0 divided by T2 minus T1, that is 10 minus 0. So the answer is 50 meter per second. Option C is the answer. Yes. Yes, a car is moving with a velocity 20 meter per second. It is the initial velocity. He stopped in a distance of 40 meters. So it is stopped means what? The final velocity will be 0. So final velocity 0 agatte. Initial velocity 20 meter per second is given. The distance traveled is given as 40 meter. If the same car is traveling at a double speed, so double speed anta ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, the distance traveled by it for the same retardation is. Yes, what is the distance when this velocity is doubled? For the same retardation anta ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, for the same retardation in the sense, retardation means acceleration, negative acceleration. See how to do this one. Let's see here. The initial velocity is 20 meter per second and the final velocity is 0 meter per second. The distance traveled is 40 meter. First case ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೌದಾ? So by using v square minus u square is equal to 2as, we can find out the value of acceleration. Acceleration ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 meter per second square. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20 into 2, so that is nothing but 40 meter per second, but final velocity 0 ನೇ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ, but acceleration is same, so therefore it is 5 meter per second square. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ by using the same equation, we can calculate here what is the distance traveled. The distance traveled is how much it is? 160 meters. It is 160 meter. Option D is the answer. Yeah. See the next question. A particle shows distance time curve as shown in the figure. Yes, distance time graph you are seeing. The maximum instantaneous velocity of the particle is around the point. So where there is a maximum instantaneous velocity of the particle. P, Q, R, S. Yes, guess any one point fast. So it is option C, that is R. Why? Because you can see the slope of the tangent to the curve at a point gives the instantaneous velocity. So thus the maximum instantaneous velocity of the particle is around the point R. The next one, the given graph shows the variation of velocity with position. So in graph ide position matte velocity ide. Okay, so the particle is moving along a straight line. Which of the following graph shows the variation of acceleration with position? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಗ್ರಾಫು ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ 4 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಎಸ್, ಗೆಸ್ ಒನ್. It is A, students, because A is equal to, so that is V is equal to minus kx plus C, the given line with negative slope. So illen ನೀವು figure ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ, velocity versus time ಅಲ್ಲಿ it is a decreasing velocity with respect to the position, right? So therefore ಅದೇನ್ slope ಬರುತ್ತೆ, it is negative. that is minus kx plus c. So velocity is equal to dv by dt, which is equal to minus k into dx by dt. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ minus k into v. So if you substitute the value of v, that is minus k into bracket minus kx plus c, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. That is the negative graph we are getting there. So this we have solved already. Yes, you can take this question, students. A particle starts from rest. Its acceleration a versus time t is as shown in the figure. So velocity versus time, sorry, it's acceleration versus time graph. It is the maximum speed of the particle will be. What is the maximum speed of the particle? Copy down the question. See, the area under the acceleration time graph gives the change in the velocity, correct? So it is velocity acceleration time graph. So acceleration time graph, other area it is showing the change in velocity. Why you tell me? Because we know the formula, that is acceleration is equal to v minus u divided by t. So nimdu idu graph irodu at ide. So what is at is telling you? At is telling you the area under at is giving you the difference in the velocities, right? So therefore the difference in the velocities v minus u is equal to 1 by 2 into here. Whatever the figure you are observing there, the figure is triangle, correct? The graph is a triangle. So what is the formula for the area of the triangle? Area of the triangle is half base into length, half base into height. So therefore base into height is 8, base is 10, therefore it is 40. Matte initial velocity 0 irodrinda final velocity 40 meter per second anta barutte. Okay. So no, this we have not completed. Do this one. The position of an object moving along x-axis is given by x is equal to. So position value is given x is equal to a plus bt square, where a is equal to 8.5 meter, b is equal to 2.5 meter per second square, and t is measured in seconds. The instantaneous velocity of the object at t is equal to 2 seconds is. Yes, the instantaneous velocity they are asking. Distance equation kottidare, position. So ಆ equation ಅನ್ನ differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get the value for the velocity. So differentiate ಮಾಡಿ, substitute t is equal to 2. Yes, see here. The given equation is x is equal to a plus bt square. A is equal to 8.5, b is equal to 2.5. ಹೌದಾ? So v is equal to dx by dt. I told you to differentiate this. So you will get it as 2bt and substitute t is equal to 2. Matte b is equal to 2.5. You will get answer b, that is 10 meter per second. Correct? Copy down this. Let's do this. The motion of a particle is described by the equation x is equal to 80 plus bt square, where a is equal to 15 centimeter per second, b is equal to 3 centimeter per second. Its instantaneous velocity at t is equal to 3 second will be. Madboda, same question almost. So please do this and tell me the answer, students, fast. Yes, B. B or A? Yes. A is the correct answer. Go for the next question, students. The motion of the particle described by x is equal to x naught into bracket 1 minus e raised to minus kt. T is greater than or equal to 0. X naught is greater than 0 and k is greater than 0. With what velocity does the particle start? Down the question, I'll tell you the solution. Yes, given equation is x is equal to x naught into bracket 1 minus e raised to minus kt. So velocity is equal to dx by dt. Therefore, ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? It is nothing but x naught k e raised to minus kt. So at t is equal to 0, t is equal to 0 anta tagondre it becomes x naught into k. Option B is the correct answer. Yes. Yes. Do this last question. The velocity of the particle at any time t is given by v is equal to 2t into bracket 3 minus t meter per second. At what time its velocity is maximum? Let's try this, students. At what time that velocity will be maximum anta helidare. Kottiro equation v is equal to 2t into bracket 3 minus t. So here you can see that is option D is the answer. See, v is equal to 2t into bracket 3 minus t, or v is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 2t ಅನ್ನ multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 6t minus 2t square. So dv by dt is equal to 6 minus 4t because differentiate ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. For maximum velocity, we know that ನೀವು maths ಅಲ್ಲಿ maximum ಮತ್ತೆ minimum ಅಂತ ಕಲಿತೀರಾ. So for the maximum velocity, dv by dt is equal to 0. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ t is equal to, we are getting it as 3 by 2 seconds. Yes. Yes. Take it as a homework. You try this by yourself later. Okay, students, copy down this. The motion of a body is given by the equation dv by dt is equal to 6 minus 3v, where v is the speed in meter per second and t is the time in second. The body is at rest at t is equal to 0. The speed varies with the time as. So you do it as a homework. Meet you in the tomorrow's class. Thank you. Yes. Yes, CET marks they will consider for nursing. PCB you have to concentrate. Okay, Vamshi Krishna. Okay, I'll tell this, okay, to add you in the group. So for BSc nursing, we need to check it little because last year cutoff I don't know. I'll check it and I'll let you know. Okay, students. Okay, from which college, Vamshi Krishna? If you tell the college name, I can tell the ma'am to add you in that group. In the chat box, you just tell. Okay, okay.